Hayashi curry rice, and this stuff is great. The first thing you'll need is some Hayashi curry rice sauce mix. This is different than regular curry, and trust me, this is a lot richer flavor. Now the first thing we're going to start with is half an onion, and as you can see, we're going to cut it very thinly sliced. This curry, like I said, is different than the traditional Japanese curry, so the ingredients we do cut a little bit thinner than normal, as our housewife is showing us here. And definitely be careful here. She likes to get to the last little nub of it. Watch out on your fingertips. No doubt about it. We don't want any mistakes there. So we go ahead and slice up our onion like so. And the next thing is we're using very, very thinly sliced beef, as you can see here. This is very difficult to find anywhere outside of your local Asian store. So it's almost like deli thin sliced raw meat. So if you need to go to your Asian store, it's worth making the trip. If you don't have an Asian store or aren't comfortable going there, because you're not sure where the stuff is located or whatnot, you can go ahead and use little beef cubes if you like as well. Another substitution you can do is little tofu cubes, if that's your preference, if you want to stay vegetarian. That's okay too. So this meat, because it's so thinly sliced, can be difficult to cut. What we're doing is we wrapped it into almost like a log, and we're cutting it so it'll be nice and thin strips inside of our curry. Now, we're going to go ahead and take our meat and we cook it right in the saucepan. We use a wooden spoon for this, for demonstration purposes. Usually we do use the cooking chopsticks. And we do have it on high heat right now, even though it's hard to tell. And the key part here in the beginning is to go ahead and just keep moving the meat around. The first, minute or so, it does start off a little slow, but bear with us. It's going to pick up pretty quick here. So we're just waiting for the pan to get hot, and we're going to leave the meat in there, and there we go. This is about 2 minutes later. You'll see the meat starting to brown. We don't want to completely brown the meat just yet. Now we go ahead and you see we're moving around quickly because again, on high heat, we don't want to burn it. That's about what you want it to look like when you go ahead and add the onion. Now, when you add the onion, you're going to go ahead and keep stirring very quickly. And we want to be sure to get the meat off the bottom with that little cooking mechanism in there so that we can get the onions cooked too. Now fast forward again. And right about here is where you want to cook it in the saucepan before adding your water. Right there, that's what you want it to look like. Now that we're at this point, we're going to add our water. And, we added a couple of cups. Just follow the directions on the back of your box for how much water, the ratio, depending on how much you want to make. So now we're adding the curry blocks. And you want to be careful here because we've boiled the water and you don't want to, basically drop them in hard enough so the water splatters everywhere. But we made enough to have to use the whole package of curry blocks. And you'll see they pop right out of there. They're scored, so you can just break them into fourths and drop them in gently like so. Now what you want to do is go ahead and you really want to stir this in so it mixes in really well. It might take a couple minutes, but just keep doing your moving motion and be careful because there's always that random one brick that kind of gets stuck in the corner of your pot. Now once we mix it in and it's boiling like so, that's where we want to get it. And this stuff is going to get really thick. Trust me, this is a lot thicker than your traditional curry. Now we're actually going to add, in this case, we added about half a cup of milk, and we're going to go ahead and mix that in. That gives it the extra richness. And about this time, you're really going to get a really good smell in your house. It's going to smell amazing. Everyone's taste buds are going to be watering. So we go ahead and mix it in here, and then you put it on your plate with rice, and there you go. You have Japanese Hayashi curry. Thank you for watching. We appreciate likes and comments. Please remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching Japan Housewife